Movie starts with Mysterio revealing Spider-Man's identity. They get Matthew Murdock as a lawyer, but Peter's identity ruins his chances of getting into MIT. So he goes to Doctor Strange and asks him to make everyone forget that he's Spider-Man, but spell goes wrong cause Peter asks for some changes. Strange tells him if he protested Collage's decision and they still denied it he'd have to live with it. Peter didn't know he could do that, so Strange gets mad at him. Peter then goes to meet a woman which can get him into MIT, but soon Doc Ock shows up. They fight for a while and Peter takes control of his limbs and saves that woman. But soon Goblin shows up, but before he can attack, Doctor Strange brings both Peter and Doc Ock to his dungeon where the Lizard is also captured, where he explains that everyone who knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man started coming in from different universe, and that he managed to close the spell but some managed to escape. Strange gives Peter magic bracelets which will let him cage villains. Peter calls on Jay and Ned for help and they soon find Electro and Sandman which he cages as well. Peter soon tracks down Green Goblin using May's help and realizes they all die in their universes if he doesn't help them. So when Strange is about to send them back, he takes box away from him, and after some fight in Mirror Dimension, Peter takes the box and traps Doctor Strange in there. He then villains in Happy's apartment to cure them all. He successfully cures Doc Ock, but Goblin wakes up and manages to fool Electro and Sandman into staying in this world. They all escape and Goblin kills Aunt May. Peter is devastated and Ned tries searching for him using magic, but instead he finds Spider-Man of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. They search for Peter and make cures for all the villains. They lure all of them to Statue of Liberty, and after some amazing fight they cure Sandman, then Electro and finally the Lizard. But Strange shows up and sees that Peter's plan is working, but he's still desperate about sending them back. But Green Goblin shows up and puts Pumpkin Bomb inside that box, which explodes and breaks Multiverse and destroys construction site. Andrew saves MJ and Tom fights Green Goblin, but when he's about to kill him, Tobey stops him from giving into rage. They soon cure Green Goblin. Then, cause of all the villains coming in this universe, Tom makes Doctor Strange cast the spell which will make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. They do so and all the villains and Spider-Man go back to their universes. Peter makes himself a new suit and starts over. In post-credit scene we see Eddie Brock, which goes back to his universe but leaves a small part of Symbiote behind.